Is your erection not bouncing back for round two like it used to? Many men experience this frustrating change as they grow older. Today, we're going to explore why this happens and what you can do about it. That delay between orgasms is called the refractory period, and while it might have been just minutes when you were younger, now it could take hours or even a full day before you're ready again. This natural change doesn't mean something is wrong with you, but understanding why it happens and how to work with your body's new timeline can make a big difference in your sex life. Let's talk about what's really going on when your penis won't cooperate for a second round. When your body reaches orgasm, a complex set of changes happens throughout your entire system. Your heart rate speeds up, blood vessels expand, and hormones flood your bloodstream. After that peak moment, your body needs time to reset before it can do it all again. This reset time is that refractory period I mentioned. Think of it like a battery that needs recharging after being fully used. As men get older, this recharging process simply takes longer. Your body produces less testosterone now than it did before. Testosterone is the main hormone that drives sexual desire and helps with getting and keeping erections. When levels drop, everything sexual slows down, including how quickly you can get hard again after finishing. Blood flow also changes with age. For your penis to get hard, blood needs to flow into special chambers inside it and stay there until you're done. Over time, the blood vessels that carry this blood can become less flexible. They might have small buildups inside them that slow down blood flow. Health issues like high blood pressure, high cholesterol, or diabetes can make these problems worse. When blood can't flow as freely, getting hard the first time might be possible, but doing it again soon after becomes much harder. Your nervous system plays a big part too. The nerves that send signals between your brain and penis become less sensitive over time. These signals tell blood vessels to open up and let blood flow in to create an erection. When nerve function slows down, these messages don't get delivered as quickly or clearly as before. Mental and emotional factors have a huge impact on your sexual response. After having an orgasm, your brain releases chemicals that make you feel satisfied and sometimes sleepy. In younger men, these feelings pass quickly, but as you age, they tend to last longer. Feeling stressed, worried about performance, or simply tired can make it even harder for your body to gear up again. Something many men don't realize is that medication can affect this too. Blood pressure medicine, antidepressants, and other common pills can slow down sexual response as a side effect. These medications might be helping other parts of your health while making it harder to get that second erection. It's worth noting that the refractory period varies greatly from man to man. Some men in their 60s might need just an hour to recover, while others might need a full day. This is completely normal and depends on your overall health, fitness level, and natural hormone balance. Have you noticed changes in how long it takes you to feel ready again? This timing can also change depending on how tired you are, how much you've had to drink, or even how excited you feel with your partner. The good news is that a longer refractory period doesn't mean your sex life is over. It simply means your body works differently now. Learning how your body responds and adjusting your expectations can help you continue to have a satisfying sex life. Many men find that slowing down and enjoying more time on foreplay and connection actually improves their overall sexual experience, even with these natural changes. Recent studies show that what happens in the bedroom is closely tied to what happens in the rest of your body. Men who exercise regularly tend to have shorter refractory periods than those who don't. This isn't just about being fit. It's about keeping blood flowing well throughout your entire body, including to your penis. Even walking for 30 minutes a day can make a big difference in how quickly your body recovers between sexual encounters. The food you eat affects your sexual health too. A diet high in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and healthy fats improves blood flow everywhere. Think of the Mediterranean diet: fish, olive oil, nuts, and lots of colorful vegetables. Men who eat this way report better sexual function overall, including shorter recovery times between erections. Foods rich in zinc like oysters, pumpkin seeds, and beef can help boost testosterone levels naturally. Sleep might not seem connected to sex, but it absolutely is. During deep sleep, your body produces most of its testosterone. Men who regularly get less than 7 hours of sleep often have lower testosterone levels, which directly affects how quickly they can get aroused again after sex. Many men notice their morning erections become less frequent when they're not sleeping well. That's often an early sign that something is changing with your sexual health. Studies show that stress is one of the biggest erection killers. When you're stressed, your body produces cortisol, a hormone that works against testosterone. This chemical balance makes it much harder to get and keep erections, especially for a second time. The mind-body connection is powerful. Even if you're physically capable of getting hard again, worry and stress can shut down that response completely. Your body produces less nitric oxide as you age, which is a chemical that helps blood vessels relax and allows blood to flow into the penis. This natural decrease affects how quickly you can get hard again after orgasm. Things that boost nitric oxide production in your body, like exercise and certain foods, can help reduce your refractory period. Alcohol and smoking have strong negative effects on male sexual function. Even moderate drinking can lengthen the time between erections. Smoking damages blood vessels throughout your body, including those that bring blood to your penis. Former smokers often report better erectile function after quitting, but it can take time for blood vessels to heal. Certain health problems serve as early warning signs that your refractory period might get longer. If you're noticing it takes much longer to get hard a second time, check for these other signs: feeling tired more often, gaining weight around your middle, having less interest in sex overall, or waking up without morning erections. These can all signal hormonal changes that affect your sexual response. What do you think about all this? Let me know in the comments below. What's happening below the belt often reflects what's happening with your heart. The tiny blood vessels in your penis can show problems before larger vessels show symptoms. That's why many heart doctors ask about erectile function. It's connected. Improving your heart health almost always improves erectile function too. Have you noticed other changes in your health alongside changes in your sexual response? They might be more connected than you think. Let's talk about what really works to help shorten that waiting time between erections. Physical touch is one of the most effective ways to help your body get ready again. This doesn't mean trying to force an erection, quite the opposite. Gentle, relaxed touching without pressure to perform can slowly wake up your body's response system. Focus on non-genital areas at first: the inner thighs, lower stomach, and perineum. The area between the scrotum and anus are all highly sensitive and can help restart arousal. Many men find that switching up activities helps too. If you've just had intercourse, try moving to oral sex or using your hands on your partner. When you're not the center of attention, it takes the pressure off your performance while still keeping you in a sexual mindset. This mental engagement is key. Your biggest sexual organ is actually your brain, and keeping it involved helps the rest of your body follow along. One common myth is that you need an erection for sex to continue. The truth is that sexual pleasure happens in many ways. Learning to enjoy giving pleasure while your body resets can actually make the waiting time feel like part of sex, rather than a frustrating pause. Many couples report that this shift in thinking leads to better sex overall, because they explore more ways to please each other. Medications like Viagra, Cialis, and Levitra can help reduce the refractory period, but they work differently for each person. These pills increase blood flow to the penis, but don't create desire. You still need to feel aroused mentally. Some men find that a lower dose taken before sex helps them recover more quickly for a second round. The timing matters too. Viagra works best when taken about an hour before sex, while Cialis can work for up to 36 hours, potentially helping with multiple sessions. There are also natural supplements that some men find helpful, though they don't have as much research behind them as prescription medications. L-arginine is an amino acid that helps produce nitric oxide, which relaxes blood vessels. Ginseng has been used for centuries to improve sexual function. Maca root from Peru has shown promise for increasing sexual desire. All of these supplements take time to build up in your system. They're not quick fixes, but might help over weeks of regular use. What you do right after sex also matters. Many men feel sleepy and want to rest, which is natural. But if you're hoping for a second round, staying physically active can help. Even just getting up to get a glass of water keeps your blood flowing. Hydration itself is important too. Being even slightly dehydrated can make it harder to get aroused again. The mental side of sex becomes more important as you age. Learning to manage performance anxiety makes a huge difference in how quickly you can get hard again. When you worry about whether you'll be able to perform, you activate your body's stress response, which works directly against sexual arousal. Can you recall a time when worry about performance actually made it harder to perform? That's not a coincidence. It's your body's natural response to stress. Perhaps most important is accepting that your body changes over time. Fighting against these changes creates frustration. Working with them leads to better sex. Many men report that once they stopped focusing on erections and started focusing on overall pleasure, their sex lives actually improved. Looking ahead, there are daily habits that can improve your overall sexual health and potentially shorten your refractory period over time. Start with regular exercise that includes both cardio and strength training. Even 20 minutes a day makes a difference. Strong muscles use sugar from your blood more effectively, which helps prevent diabetes, a major cause of erectile problems. Getting enough sleep matters more than many men realize. Your body makes most of its testosterone during deep sleep. Aim for 7 to 8 hours each night. If you snore loudly or wake up feeling tired, check with your doctor about sleep apnea, which can lower testosterone levels when left untreated. What you eat directly affects your sexual function. Focus on foods that keep your heart healthy. They'll keep your penis healthy too. Dark leafy greens, berries, fatty fish, nuts, and olive oil all help improve blood flow. Cut back on processed foods, which can damage the lining of blood vessels over time. Talk openly with your partner about these changes in your body. Many men avoid this conversation out of embarrassment, but sharing this information often brings couples closer. Your partner wants to know what feels good for you now, not what used to work years ago. Don't wait for problems to get worse before seeing a doctor. Changes in erection quality or refractory period can be early warning signs of health issues, like high blood pressure or diabetes. Finding and treating these conditions early makes a big difference in your sexual health over the long term. Remember that sex is about connection and pleasure, not just performance. When men focus less on getting hard again and more on giving and receiving pleasure in many different ways, they often find their sex lives improve despite physical changes. Your mind is powerful. Learning to stay present and enjoy each moment rather than worrying about what comes next can transform your experience. The bottom line is this: a longer refractory period is normal as you age, but you have many options to work with these changes rather than fight against them. By taking care of your overall health, communicating openly, and expanding your view of what good sex means, you can continue to enjoy a fulfilling sex life for many years to come. Thanks for watching. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Your feedback helps us create better content. See you next time.